Good morning, good afternoon, good evening. We are on Wednesday. Monday was obviously a bank holiday, didn't do anything there. Sunday I had my 16-kilometre run, so I needed a bit of rest because today, instead of a tempo, which normally happens on Wednesday, it is a half marathon day. I'm doing the half marathon mainly to help pace my friend who's got York Marathon. He's trying to beat my time, which shouldn't be hard to do given the circumstances I was in. But we're going to help him either way, try get around a 4-hour marathon. But also, we are testing out kind of like the canal run setup. So I'm filling my bag with almost everything that I would normally be taking on this canal run. So we've obviously got water, got shoes, clothes in there. I'm going to maybe put some like body washers and things just to try and get as close to the weight as I can, and then gonna run the half marathon with that on my back, just to give me the experience of running with something on my back. Obviously, doing the run without anything on your back is probably gonna be hard enough, never mind having all my clothes and whatever I need for the whole week. So it's not gonna be easy, but this should give me quite a good indicator as to how I'm gonna feel. We're also obviously testing out the trail shoes, so everything that could make this run hard is making it hard. Off-road, over 7 days, on my own, bag on my back, staying in different hotels every night, so sleep might not be great. Trying to get food and stuff in, hoping that there's cafes and restaurants around. So yeah, it's gonna be a good challenge, and today is just another step practicing for it really. But we have got a full day at work before all that happens, so I'll probably just dip out and then dip straight back in when we get towards half marathon time. Look at that hair in the wind.
This is what's like. YouTube.
300 to go. Come on, go, go, go. 150 to go. Push it, go. Do 21.15 just to be sure. Yay! I've got to carry on, I've made it. Yes, bye. Hold on. Hold on, hold on, son. Thursday morning and a bit of a debrief on the half marathon. So obviously the main aim of the run was to pace Ollie to sub 2. Mission accomplished. But also trying to get me used to wearing that bag. Now, at first, and I think it's just because it's a new bag, there was like a big rubbing on my shoulder here. I can kind of feel it on my shoulder now when I press it. And I thought, this is bad. Maybe it's just a strap thing. So maybe I just needed to adjust some straps. But I think it's because it's a new bag. There's not much flexibility and it was quite rigid. So whenever there was movement, it kind of wasn't moving with my body. And it felt super uncomfortable. But then I'd say like 5 to 10k in, it just subsided and I felt very, very comfortable. Managed to get the sub 2, did it all with a bag on. And what's crazy is that when I did my half marathon in February, even though it seems like years ago I did that half marathon, it was actually only 6 months ago, 7 months ago. The time I did yesterday with a backpack on is the time I was going for in that half marathon. So that kind of shows how far I've came in running, that now me pacing somebody else with a backpack on, I think it was like 4 kg, which isn't a lot, but it's just the uncomfortableness and things like that. That's now just like a normal run. And I wasn't super tired at the end either. I was motivating Ollie all the way through, singing along, just having a good time rather than trying to get that time and it being a struggle. So very, very, very happy. And it kind of makes me think what my half marathon PB could be. Annoyingly on Strava, because when I did my half marathon, my watch wasn't working properly. So yesterday's run, being my second half marathon, actually counted as my PB. I think it was 1 hour 59 and 13 seconds, something like that. But my actual PB is 154, I think. So I think we can get like a 145, 140. Going extremely fast to pace and to effort levels, but that is us now till Saturday with running. My legs this morning don't feel too bad. When I was in bed, I was thinking, ooh, a bit sore, which isn't good because obviously when I do the canal run, I'm going to be doing more than a half marathon, waking up and then doing it again and again and again and again. So I was hoping that I felt good today. Now I'm up, I do feel good. Obviously, then doing another half marathon today would be sore, but it shows that my legs are growing a lot because when I did the half marathon before, I was wrote off the next day. Mrs. has gone on holiday now, so I've kind of got more free time in the evening as such that I can go to the pool or go on a bike ride in the evening, whereas before I kind of had to try and get it done in the day. So, gonna go to work and then possibly, not gonna make any promises, possibly go swimming this evening. I think I'm going to leave biking just until Saturday. Don't want to ruin the legs any more than I need to try and get that PB on Saturday. But we can swim, and then maybe Sunday I'll go for quite a long bike ride. So the thing that's going to make running better, more exciting, make me and my missus' relationship even better, just make life better in general, is this bad boy. I got myself a roof tent. I'm doing it. We are off to do some swimming. I think I'm gonna try and do, what time are we on? 6:30, probably get there by 7ish. I'm gonna attempt to do just some long distance swimming. No speed, in the tri-suit, and just see how long I can go before it kind of starts to get dark. It might even be quite nice to swim with a sunset if there's a sunset there. Get to after, come home, and then at least we've got a big swim done. And then next week I'll try to do a fast swim. We have arrived and it's raining, but I'm still gonna go in the outside pool because this should hopefully mean nobody is there. I knew no one will be out here. They can't handle the rain and the cold. So let's get swimming. Swim is done, 1,000 meters at 2:07 per 100 meters. So more kilometers in the tri-suit, happy with that. And now it's time to get my din-dins. This is what we got for din-dins, and it is now chucking it down yet again. Two things. Number one, it's a good job I didn't get a basket in Lidl because I think I'd have spent a good 30-40 quid. I ended up spending 9 quid because that's all I could carry. Second thing, Lidl and Aldi main aisle, if you know, you know. Got like a, oh no, I didn't. Oh, I found a little camping set where it's like bowls and cups and cutlery. And I put it down to check if the bike pump in there fit my bike. It didn't, and I just walked off about picking the bloody camping set back up. I was going to say middle aisle is the one. And then third thing, Lidl have introduced self-scans, and for some reason you've got to scan your receipt. So I had all the stuff in my hand. I refused to pay for a bag because I'm a tight bastard. I had all the stuff in my hand, my receipt was in my pocket, tried walking through the gate, but you have to scan it. What a stupid, stupid idea. Good morning. It is Saturday. It is attempted PB day for 5k at Park Run. It is 7:15 in the morning. Now I'm only this tired at 7:15. Granted, I hate mornings, but that's because I had a shit night's sleep. Woke up at 4:30 in the morning. And then I've basically got no REM sleep, which is like your recovery sleep, so I'm pretty fucked. But we're gonna get some brekkie in and then start our day. Not sure if the PB is gonna be today. Still got DOMs from Wednesday and the bad sleep. Not a lot of things in my favour. But we're gonna fuel up with some shreddies and hope for the best. I've had a bit of a nightmare. I have lost my AirPods. Now, this is a common occurrence because when I go on a run, I usually take them off and put them not in their case, or if they die, I put them in my pocket, and then, as you know how small AirPods are, they disappear. And this is what's happened last time. They died, they were in my pocket. Did I leave them outside? I mean, if I did, they're definitely ruined. Nope. Oh, God. I don't have a clue where they are, and I need music for a PB. Now, I do have an old pair, but I just know for a fact they're going to fall out my ear because they're the old shape and they don't sit in my ear very well. But I'm going to charge them just in case I need them and hopefully find mine, although I have now looked everywhere. So God knows, they've probably been in the washing machine and they're now dead. After my last comment, slightly joking, I thought I best just go check the washing machine. And I checked that inner ring bit. I've got them. I'm going to put them in the case, see if they still work. I have washed my old ones before and they still work. So hopefully this is the same case. Okay, we're ready, we're off. We've had a poop, we've had a shower, we've had a shave. I found the AirPods, don't know if they work yet, but let's go. My AirPods are actually fucked. I don't even know if you can hear what I'm saying right now because the microphone will be activated. I just listened to it back, microphone's fine, the speakers are actually fine as well, but I can hear like a whistly water noise in my AirPods, and this one just keeps going. So that's gonna be very annoying. It looks like I'm going in dry, trying to get a PB with absolutely no music. Let's see what happens. Ladies and gentlemen, we've done it. 1951. I did not expect anywhere near that. My plan was, so I knew the 21-minute pacer and I knew the 20-minute pacer. So I thought if I stick between them both, I'll get 20:30, which is what I wanted. It would have been a 20-second PB or something like that. And then when we got to the start line, I was thinking, actually, if I go with the 20-minute pacer and then I dacker off a little bit, I should be about the middle. So I did that. I stuck with the 20-minute pacer. I stuck with the 20-minute pacer. I stuck with the 20-minute pacer. And then the last kilometre, it was just me, Ben, who I was running with, who also helped me a lot, and the 20-minute pacer. The other people that were with us had kind of like either gone ahead or dackered off. So it was just us three. And he told us, right, go ahead of me and stay ahead of me. So that worked an absolute treat. I was in the trenches. Ben ran ahead of me, kind of gave me a bit of a draft and carried me all the way through to the finish line where I was absolutely finished. Like I just laid on the floor afterwards. But we got it. All I was thinking was, if I do this, it's done. Like, I never have to, obviously I will come back to parkrun, but once I get that sub 20, which is like the ultimate goal of running a 5k, it's done then. Just a bit more pain and we've finished it. So we got it done. 1951, extremely happy with that. Especially in the fact that this training block, which was the 5k improvement, with the triathlon at the end, which is next week. After that, I'm going into like ultra running training. So a lot more long distance and not really speed. So this was kind of my last opportunity this year to really go for that sub 20. And now I can carry on the rest of the year happily knowing I've got it, and then we can go for whatever we want next year. But now we're on to the long distance stuff. just get this triathlon out the way, which is I'm still a little bit worried about. But once it's done, again, it's done. Sunday afternoon, Sunday evening now actually. It's almost 8 o'clock. And I have not done any exercise today. There was a food fest thing on in my local area. Went to that and then came, watched F1, watched football, and I'm still currently watching football now at 8 p.m. Just editing the vlog, and I thought I haven't ended the vlog because I was meant to do a bike or something today. But I think I have deserved a day off. Did the half marathon, which was a big accomplishment with the backpack, and got the sub 20 yesterday. So I think I deserve it. We're on deload week next week for the triathlon, and then we are back going hard. So until then, please like, please subscribe, do whatever else you do. Follow me on Instagram, follow me on TikTok, and I will see you next week.